initial billing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
We have already started here. Akanji. And he's managed to get rid.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Gundogan. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. Lewis. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to be impressed with the all-round capabilities of this guy, Mateo Kovacic.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Lewis. Fiddles it through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Lewis is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Traumeri. That is lovely.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Lewis. Now Gundogan. Ruben Dias. And it's Walker. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That is good alertness. Gundogan looks to get on the end of this. That's a nicely measured pass. Carvajal. For Valverde. Carvajal. And he skips past his man. No, that's not going to find its target. There's the whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Akanji, Kovacic, and Akanji, Ruben Dias, and it's Gundogan, looking for options for movement. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva delivers. A heavy challenge. Rudiger. And Carvajal. Gundogan. They continue each to cancel the other out. Pinches it off him. Here's it out of harm's way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Works it forward. Modric. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Haaland. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Played back to the goalkeeper. Courtois sends that a long way. Bellingham. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rodrigo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Out towards the flank. Stood up well to him there. Tries the cross. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Haaland. And he's found a way past. Haaland! Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, both sides.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And the action has already restarted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Over to the left. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Out again for a throw-in. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He's a sharp little ball here. Haaland. Drilled in low. Foden! It's run loose, and the follow-up. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, you have to accept that penalties are now a realistic possibility. You'd hate to think that either side is settling for that, given what a lottery penalties can be. But the players are evidently tired, and it may come to that. The hostilities have already resumed. 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it. Can he put it away? Oh, could fall kindly. Mendy.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Nicely weighted ball. Played into space out wide. Corner it is.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Yeah, the longer it went on, it kind of became inevitable that it would end this way, and while each defence can be proud, they've got very little say from here. It's up to the keepers now.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. Mbappe is over the first kick. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Haaland is the next man in the spotlight. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So, a duel between the keepers. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
The third man in the queue. Oh, it's saved. Pretty much straight at him.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Terrific penalty, unsavable.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Big character, big moment, big save. Valverde just needs to keep his nerve here. He's buried it, and he's won it. Madrid have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality.
Well, there's really nothing quite like the excitement of a penalty shootout. They'll be absolutely delighted to have edged it their way.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, sadly for those who are exposed to the elements, I'm afraid that the clouds have opened up and it is teeming down here. There are some fans who are going to get very, very wet. Having said which, there are almost no empty seats. It is a terrific turnout under the circumstances. There's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see this much anticipated game. So, come rain or come shine, we are here and really looking forward to it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off.
He's tried one! And kept kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Spread it left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, terrible mistake. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And smartly reclaimed. Played out towards the right wing. Dembele! And he's there to clear it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Just eases him off the ball. Martinelli. Trossard. And the ball's come loose here. That has been cut short. And that could set him on his way. There's no flag. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Saka.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Arsenal playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
And it's Dembele. Trossard. Now it's Rice. And he's intervened well there. Hakimi. Oh, terrible pass. Great chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
And still we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Fabian Ruiz. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Havertz. He's had it taken off him. Rice.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Asensio. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And he was quick to react. Fabian Ruiz. Distributed tidily. Dembele. He is through here. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
substitution.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Trossard. Now it's Havertz. Interesting ball.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Asensio.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Pass is just off target.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Four added
Fabian
minutes has
Ruiz.
been indicated.
Asensio. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. He's had a shot. Oh, yes, it's there. And surely that has won the day. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's it, it is all over. Arsenal have held on, they have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Rice claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, a warm welcome one and all on what has been an horrendous, a wet evening. Thankfully, this rain has been deemed to be within reasonable limits, and after an inspection and all the regular formalities, the teams were handed in on time, and the all-important go-ahead was given. Bit of disruption, of course, for those travelling in the direction of the ground. The crowds have taken a little longer than usual to get in and to settle down, but thankfully that is behind us, and we are on track. Towering header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Diogo Dalot. Now it's Rashford. Foot in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Ligt. It's a really well-measured ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. No goals as yet. And that interception was most necessary. And it's Rashford. Gets a good foot in there. Gets his pass away. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. A work ethic I've always admired, and he's still hard at it as ever.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Played out to the right. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. Terrific header! Goal! Manchester United! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement, came up and the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Interesting ball. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. Indonesia still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That is a brilliant interception. Mazraoui. Now Ugarte. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Ugarte.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Rashford. Out of play for a throw. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Rashford. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Menu.
Manchester United can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much more here than seeing. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. Well, hello and good evening to all of you. Unfortunately, it appears that the weather hasn't quite read the script here. There has been a dreadful downpour from well before the moment the turnstiles opened, and there is considerable concern on the faces of the officials. We think it's going to be okay. Clearly, the pitch will be slippery. It'll be a challenge for those who have to officiate, never mind those who have to play. They know they are not going to be in for an easy game. But the crowd is all in, and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead. And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. And already we're underway here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Mazraoui. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Someone who I think has developed into a fine all-round forward, Peter, is Rashford. He now has the versatility to play from wider positions. He prefers to be on the left side mostly, and loves running beyond defences now or just dropping in short. And he seems at his deadliest when he's making those diagonal runs from out to in.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Amat. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Zirkzee.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Zirkzee. That pass isn't the best. Bruno Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. Mazraoui. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. They've got to make this nice and quick.
96,847.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Menu. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution.
Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, well played. Garnacho! And yes, it's there! And that could well be the winner!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Manchester United break the deadlock.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Here's the ball in.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Indonesia must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Manchester United certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Two added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
And this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.